Almost forgot to check if the stream on Twitch was changed properly. I don't know why it's so funny to me, but all I can think about for some reason is Dwayne the Rock Johnson just saying, "Can you smell?" And then it's a YouTube poop of him diagnosing COVID. Anyway, hi, we're back with the dev streams already. It's dev stream day. Again, I said I'm gonna do these every other day now. So we'll see how that goes. And today we're going to be trying to develop the card game. The card crafting mini game, you know. Is this, okay, oh, all right. All right, yeah, okay. I forgot that it would do this, yeah. Hey, there you go. I got my background. I forgot to put the background, actually. Whoops. So yeah, I was trying to plan a little bit here off, like right before the stream, and I've decided that no, I think it's more important actually to plan it on stream, because I was trying to research how cards actually are made. And then I got like playing cards and like, oh wait, they use like plastic in those. Those don't really, that doesn't really work. Then I was like, what about Yu-Gi-Oh cards? There's no information. It's all hidden. It's all secret. Cannot know what Yu-Gi-Oh cards are made out of. So we're just gonna say that they're that. I mean, like, this first step is something that I have to plan immediately. Oh, yeah, I should probably close this in case I accidentally play it. The good music. The really good music. But I can't play it. What music can I play? Probably just Pokemon Mystery Dungeon OST. I don't know. Sad. Beautiful playlist. Click the shuffles button. This is all you can play if you have no if you have no power on the internet. Alright, so right. So today, yeah, we're gonna start by planning this mini game. And then like thinking about what we want to do. Thinking how I'm going to do it. I think I'm probably gonna do the minigames from a top-down perspective. So I'll write that down. Like you're looking down at it. I'm thinking for the first game, you want to process your materials. And so I think I'm gonna have 3 different processing mini games for each of the different types of material. This one's obvious. It's gonna be straight up mortar and pestle. Or mashing with mortar pestle. Mortar and pestle spelled like mortar and pestle, right? Now how am I this is all underneath the card creation, like card creation explanation. So I was trying to put it up there, but it's super annoying to just get the numbers to work right. Like these ordered lists are annoying to deal with actually. So yeah, we had that one. Now for the mineral, actually I'm not sure what I want to go with here for the mineral. Because I could also just say mash with the mortar and pestle. I could actually say that for all of them. But I don't think so. I think that this should be bash with hammer. Now how do I make the third one rhyme? How do I make the third one rhyme indeed? Oh shoot, I accidentally almost unshuffled the playlist. Oh, I got it. No, we're gonna be slashing with knife. No, sorry. No smashing the monsters. I'm gonna cut it up into little bits and pieces. There you go. I got it. I got it all to rhyme, randomly. Yeah, you'll have to cut up the monster bit into pieces. Now, sadly, I did not get. I can't find it. How are okay? How about how are Pokemon cards made? Inside a Pokemon card factory? I don't want to look inside of that. I don't want to watch a video. I never want to watch a video. Okay, clearly the Pokemon card game is more prestigious than the Yu-Gi-Oh card game because there's a Guardian article on how cards are how Pokemon cards are made. Oh my god. Oh no. Wait, what? They use clay? Wait, this is worthless! You're worthless, Guardian! I don't want a video. I just want to see how it's made. Wait, this person has a fucked up copy of Primal Groudon EX. I used to have that card and I sold it because I'm stupid. Okay, it's all just printing press. Now the question is... I haven't played that game in a long time. How does a printing press work? Well, I mean... In this universe, there's no printing press. How was paper made before printing press? Oh my. I think I'm just gonna have to chalk it up to magic. I think I'm just gonna have to say it's magic. I know manually, but like, wait, actually how manually? Let's see, history of paper, Wikipedia. No, we're just gonna say it's magic. Screw it. The thing is, if I say it's just magic, that it automatically turns into paper, then I can have this special thing where there's a new material type that I would probably just make it purchasable. That maybe enhances your, like, your ability to make things. Your ability to, not your ability to make things, sorry. It enhances the card quality or something. I know, but how was the paper itself made? Oh, okay. Well, I mean, that's papyrus. Or papyrus. Oh, they used hemp in China. Yeah, I'm just gonna say it's magic. I'm just gonna say it's like there's like some kind of liquid mixture that that inlays itself with the materials themselves, and then you end up with the actual cardboard paper. It just magically writes it in too. Just magically does the text for you. Mixing with card, making mixture. That's gonna be a part. Etching. Yeah, if I do this, I can actually just have another material that the player can purchase to make better cards. Way, way better cards. We hit an intro sequence. Then I guess there's like... You know what? Actually... These cards should be like fired or something. Like they should require being burnt, like cooked or baked in some way. I'm thinking about that potion craft game again. I think there was a part where you had to heat up the thing. So there should definitely be like a... Maybe the cards aren't even made with paper. Making the cards with not paper reminds me of how in Yu-Gi-Oh! The anime, the cards are made out of some weird material that you can tear, but then the cards are also strong enough to cut things at the same time. Kind of nuts, really. Yeah. Evenly heating the card. I should add an explanation here. I should add a lore explanation. Cards are made from a mysterious alloy that can be purchased from actually multiple mysterious alloys purchased by the player. There we go. Now I have it all explained. That explains everything. What are nobodies? What are heartless? That explains everything. My life is ruined. Oh yeah, one part of this game actually that I've forgotten is that I want to have grades for the cards, like real life. Like you have mint, near mint, and all that stuff. This will be part of it. Oh wow, you can have. I have like some really cool ideas actually, for like misprints. Here, let's put that here. Misprint and their effect. We could have an effect based off of being off-center. We could have an effect based off of... And these could just randomly happen. We could have an effect of... something like fading. No, actually, print line. That could be an effect. And out of green ink. You know, ran out of green ink. Made me think about the test card. Test card could be something very funny. Like it's like this is not a usable card, but you can sell it for a lot of money. You ever seen a test card? Know anything at all about card games? Yeah, they got the cards that are just like the colors on it. Here, hold on. Here's the Yu-Gi-Oh! Test card. See, like, it could even have the print on it. Isn't that crazy? You can pull the one with the foiling. But yeah, you can, those one, that would be really cool, I think, to have. That one would definitely just be like an accidental rare treasure, though. Like, you accidentally get that and then you have to just sell it, I think. Misprints and their effect. Test card. Maybe even you get like a test card at the end of every single like print session. Card crafting session. No, I think it should be random. I think that the test card could be worth a lot of money too. In-game currency. Off-center print line test card. I don't know what the print lines would be, but off-center could be something. I have some ideas, I think. See, there's some really bad... Oh, wait, hold on. Missing name? That one's a funny one. The funniest thing you can have... Wait, what? The rip test? And hold on. Oh my god, it's not even showing me the AI overview. The rip test involves ripping a card in half. If the card wobbles a little bit after letting go of it, then it's fake. If it's real, it will snap back into place without wiggling more than Oh. Hold on, I want to see what is this explanation they have for telling if a Pokemon card's fake? What was that? Wobble. I gotta look up the word wobble. It's not even in the page! Google, where did you get this answer? How did it find this? Not even in the page. It's probably hidden in the comments. Okay. Yeah, I think missing name is one. There's like an actual literal card print error, or sorry, card art print error. I wonder what I could do for that one. That one could be interesting. I should probably have some duds in here too. Like a really bad dud. Some of these actually could just be duds. Test card's half of a dud. Because it'll be worth a lot to sell to someone. Yeah, actually that is true. There have been some moments where they've accidentally printed cards the wrong way. In Yu-Gi-Oh! They've printed upside down cards. That's like a really rare misprint. Yeah. And you know, there actually have been ones where it kind of feels like it's rotated, but it's also like a mix of the test card thing. Where if it's rotated the wrong way, then you just get like part blank or part test card, and then you get the actual card. Alright, I should probably define some effect. For off-center, we'll say that if the card has 3 effect, or wait, 2 or more effect, the lowest effect is brought down even further, and the highest effect is strengthened. I should say just weakened. If it only has 1 effect, that effect is weakened. So off-center is like a double-edged sword, kind of. I should probably have like an explanation. Times 0.5, min 1. We'll say minimum 1. Highest effect times 1 or times 2. Straight up times 2. This card was intentionally left blank. No, I can't just have the old data. I keep thinking of every single time I think of card games and I think of a blank card, I think of the old data from Inscription all the time. Or we could have blank card. Alright, that seems good. Tragic. Print line. I got it for print line. One of the effect is selected. Wait, whoops. If the card has 2 or more effect. One of those effects is randomly selected and all other effects add to that effect. All other effect numbers add to that effect and are removed. If the card only has only one effect, that effect is strengthened. Oh yeah, wait, whoops. I forgot to put here. Effect number times 0.5. Min 1. This one will be effect number times. I should have probably. But it's alright. We'll just say effect times 2. So if you don't know what a print line is, that's where like literally there's just like a line in the art. For this, the print line will be drastic and it will just straight up like cover up all the art and fuck it all up. Except for one of the effects. No effect. Effectively a blank card. Worth a lot of money though. Oh yeah, I should probably have foilings too, huh? Yeah, I should probably have foiling effect as well. Oops, hold on. Foiling and their effect. Now it's Balatro. Wait, what? This is just another intro. Hit 2 intros. Missing name. What does missing name do? Yeah, this is a different intro. I don't know how this is actually different from the other intro. Wait, there's another intro. Wait, no, that's a title theme. Alright, let me see here. Let me think. Missing name. Some effect on the card will have different attributes. Elemental effect will re-roll to different ones. Actually, sorry. Effects that can have elements. Actually, wait, no. No, I should just say the elemental tag. Each effect elemental tag will be re-rolled. Also, I forgot to write. I forgot to put an apostrophe there. Then there's damage numbers will be re-rolled from 1 to 10. This should be really broken if you have a damage over time effect, I think. Healing numbers will be rerolled from 3 to 5. No, that feels like a too small of a range. Say 1 to 7. I think that's fair. There have been cards that have been upside down. I don't know how I'm supposed to show this. Oh wait, whoops. I forgot to write the word upside down. Basically, no. The cards have card backs. This happens in Yu-Gi-Oh! Too, I think. See, look. The card is the right way up, but then the back is the wrong way. You effectively can't play this card. And so whenever you have to play this card, it will be upside down in the thing. In my game, it's going to be upside down. Like the card is going to be upside down when the player has to draw it. But yeah, in card games themselves, you cannot play upside down cards because the back is messed up. We have entered the jungle, apparently. Oh my god, it is a jungle. Stereotypical jungle theme. Card would be upside down in hand. In well, like I mean, like in dungeons, I guess. When playing with them. All this talk about upside down reminds me of the time whenever Hearthstone, way back then, before like it came out, they were developing cards and designing cards. They were gonna have a card that flips the entire game monitor upside down while it was in play. They don't do funny things like that anymore over there in Blizzard. I don't know what the actual effect of making it upside down will be, though. I want to say... I want it to be really, really bad and say, like, it just hits the target is flipped. But at the same time, I don't know how I'm supposed to programmatically do that. It seems insane. Hard art print error is going to be one of the most overpowered effects, actually, though. I have this one already in my head. Add new effect on top of the current ones. Oh yeah, wait, hold on. Art will be wrong. Add new effects on top of the current ones. 1 to 3. There's just a card that changes your resolution. That could be arranged. I mean, sorry, for like a company like Blizzard or like a company that's doing a digital game, that could be arranged. That could literally be arranged. When I was trying to play Two Worlds, that game was hijacking my screen's resolution. It was really messing up everything until I ran a specific version of Proton. Um, the resolution of my whole monitor, not just like the game. Card targets being flipped seems too ridiculous. Like, if you get a card that says card targets are flipped and it's because it's upside down, I don't think you're gonna want to keep that card. Oh, really? Yeah, that seems too much. That seems like too much. Instead, I kind of want to make some of the card effects just negative numbers. Which is which is also absurdly broken, but we'll make it just like a slightly bad effect. We'll say one effect has their numbers changed to negative numbers. This will exclude this will exclude damage over time, like how many like turns, because then it's negative time. Yeah, something can deal -3 fire damage. It will heal the opponent. That makes sense for our game, for my game. Dang it, I keep saying we, using the wrong using the wrong nouns. No. In my game, it would make sense if fire damage healed you, because fire is one of the restoration classes. But earth damage healing the enemy? Maybe the different elemental tag should have a different effect, actually. But the heals would be obvious. Let's say heals damage you. Damage heals enemies. Discard effect. Draw a card. Wait, that was a great OST. Sadly, in my game, you only play one card per turn, and the only thing that has to do anything with like, things over time, or like turns, is damage over time. That's the only thing. Damage and heals. In fact, I should actually just say overtime effect. Turns. Draw effects, discard cards. Blocking effect, remove that amount. To at most 0. You can't have negative dodge rating. That would make no sense. At least in this game, it doesn't make any sense. Just because dodge rating is like a... Yes, it could actually work. You just take more damage. I still like my description for blank card, though. Shit, bruh, you fucked up. Worthless piece of cardboard from really expensive alloys. Yeah, it is the quadruple dot dot dot. The quadruple ellipses. Foiling. What if it wasn't just foiling? Much rarities and their effect. Bikini rare. No. Wedding rare. Are you aware of the bikini rare and the wedding rare? It's real. What game is it? Is it this one? Oh frick, my Wi-Fi is dying. You know what? I don't think I can show this one on stream. I don't think I can show... No, I don't think I can do this one. Yeah, no, I'm not showing this one on stream. Just know it's Weiss Schwartz's fault. It's all Weiss Schwartz's fault. Hey, hold on, what? What, does this one also have this one? I might be able to show this one. Yeah, okay, we got the wedding rare. Yeah, this is real. They have a bunch of cards that are wedding rare. This is all Weiss Schwartz's fault. Okay, fine. Oh god, I'm so scared that if I hit enter, something is gonna show up that's just nudity. Oh my god, one of them is just... Wait, this one is just straight up nudity on a card. This is on TCG Player? What the fuck? She's not even wearing a... Oh no, she is wearing a swimsuit. I think I can show this. That's like almost naked, right? This is all freaking... This is all Weiss Schwartz's fault. The bikini rares are real though. How much is Poncho? Wait, Poncho Pikachu. How much is Poncho Pikachu? I gotta look at a normal thing. No, they're all out of stock. No Poncho Pikachu. They're all out of stock. No, $48,000. Poncho rare. Poncho Pikachu. All the rest of them are out. Actually, there's 2 more that have stock. 3 more, I think. Wait, hold on. 1, 2. No, there's only 3 of them. You can get the Pikachu wearing the Charizard poncho that's full art. You can get the Pikachu wearing a Vulpix. You can get the Pikachus wearing the Audino, Lucario, and Slowbro. Poncho Pikachu is super rare. You know what? No, we're just gonna have normal rarities. We're not gonna have bikini rares and. You know what? I gotta have a full art that looks like this, though. I gotta have a full art that looks like this. I gotta have the cruel tutor meme. I don't know how I'm going to do it, but I gotta have this in there. I gotta have cruel tutor with just the freaking face in the background. Full art. I think all the rarity effects, by the way, should be all they should all be beneficial. There should not be any negative effects from being from having a rarity. There should be at most nothing, or sorry, at the lowest nothing, and at the most it should. I guess there's actually no most, is there? I don't know what the most would be. No, you know what? It should just say a no additional effect for commons. No additional effects to affect text, and you know there should also be no effect to visuals of card. Wait, the first thing that you get whenever you see Pokemon investing, oh, it's been removed. I don't know where they're getting these comments. They're literally not on the Reddits. Holy crap, someone is selling 9 pieces Pokemon cards Poncho wearing Pikachu for fans collection card. Oh yeah, I guess there could be a single actually that would be something else. Condition effect. Conditions and their effect. That would be under condition. There would be like mint. There's near mint. There's mod play. There's a PSA 1. PSA exists in this universe and it's grading cards that you're meant to kill monsters with. It doesn't actually sell anything. I think even funnier is crumpled up by a child. That's a good condition. Bitten by a kid. Stepped on by a parent. No, actually, sorry, ran over with the vacuum. Yeah, you know, we could mix it up. Bitten by a dog. I misspelled vacuum. Only has 1 C. Those all just belong in PSA 1, though. Hold on, let me see. Card conditions. Card conditioning overview. TCG player. Oh, right, it's just called damage. No, it's so lame. Held together by a paperclip holds no candle to my Yu-Gi-Oh card that I have put into a top loader, that it's all taped up and has the back all torn off and parts of the corners are missing. I think it's mod play though. Parts of the entire card are missing. Still mod play. Fine, it'll just be... No, we're gonna say... Looks like shit. Looks like someone used it. No, we're not gonna say that. Torn up and put back together again. I don't know what to call this worst one. I don't like damage. It's boring. Card of Theseus. You can't play with that. It's the card of Theseus. No, I feel like this one's the one that, like, it's really damaged. There's no actual repair made. We'll say unplayable. Not usually playable. Actually, I got it. Barely playable. All effect. Reduced to 1. What a bad condition to be in. I will hit you with my ultimate move. The fireball that does 1... I'll hit you with my barely playable pyroblast. It does 1 damage. I should say also on this, all raw effect reduced to 0. No drawing. I should probably go back to the foiling and rarities though. Oh yeah. I should say visually there might be things like dirt all over the card. There's a squirrel on my roof. Dirt all over the card. Yeah. Probably dirt all over the card. It's probably dirt. Pieces of card missing. You know, that's something normal, probably. Have I ever escaped, by the way? Someone wrote on the card. Scribbled. Bite mark. Vandalized is too far. The only thing that I think I can think of with vandalizing cards is whenever people they would take their like their Pokemon card that was really old and had foiling, and they would do something where they would polish the card a little bit. But that doesn't really look like something bad. And they would do that to like make it look like it was a certain rarity, I think. You know what, I should just say that somebody scribbled on the card. What am I doing? No, they're drawn with like magic marker or something. What else could there be? You know what, I think this is good actually. Pencil holes. You know what, actually, it's just stab holes. Honestly, something interesting that I could do is that if the customers, if you want to have, I might have like a customer, like a regular customer system, right? And basically, whenever the customer is your regular, maybe they come over all the time and you can consistently view their inventory. And then if they die, maybe some of their cards lose condition. Because nobody ever actually dies in video games. You just pass out. Everything just fades to white and then you end up back at the beginning. There's never any consequences. Cutting out the whole middle part of the card. There have been people who have done bad things to cards, okay? But yeah, I think that could be a way to implement the conditions into this too. Better. We'll say Warn for this one, by the way, because I don't like mod play. No effect. No additional effects to effect text. Visually might have bad edges. Rounded corners. Rounded slash bent corners. Dipping on edges. I guess that's a part of bad edges. Oh yeah, scratches. I feel like scratches works even better for this because it's a metal alloy of some kind. But in real life, people scratch their cards because they rub it against something and it scuffs it. Hey, the monsters were really mad that you played that card. They took your card and they ripped out the card art completely. They said, fuck this card. This is bullshit. I barely survived this. Apparently, at locals, this is all stories. People have taken someone else's card and eaten it. Anyway. Foils and rarities and the effect. I should add more rarities here. Rare! Oh my god. Rare foiling. What should rare foiling look like? Oh yeah, wait. I should do the effect first. I'll have the effect first, but I want to say the visual first. I'll have blue a blue sheen to it. That'll be it though. It'll just have a blue sheen. Am I even using this word right? I look up Sheen and I get Charlie Sheen and Sheen from Jimmy Neutron. You know what? Actually, I like blue. I like the word gloss better. Yeah. With the rare foiling, you better believe that the card is worth more. I think actually all the foiling and rarity should maybe just change the cost of the card, because I'm realizing there is a currency system in this game, huh? Yeah, you know, I think that would be fair. But yeah. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna write 1.1x gold. We'll just say like 1.1x gold. I don't want to write normal value over and over again. You know, you say very small sheen from Jimmy Neutron, you shifted blue in the corner. There are cards in Pokemon where the card is literally the same card. The one in the pack, like the normal pack, is $1. The card from the special pack that has a little print stamp on it, that's $30. I wonder if that's still true, actually. Let me look that up. Oh no, it's gone down. But yeah, Dragapult EX, which is like one of the strongest cards in the Pokemon TCG right now, $1. It's just $1. But if you have the one that I have, which is from the prize pack, the market price is $24. So yeah. Oh wait, hold on. I guess I can show it. See, look. This is the one. This is the one that's normal. This one right here. And then this is the one that's from the prize pack, and it literally just has like the little guy on it. You can see. And that apparently just makes it way more expensive. I was looking at the Poncho Pikachu. Which does make me think that I should have a stamping. What should I have? What kind of stampings should I have, though? There should be an NPC who comes along and says, "I will stamp some of your cards because I'm feeling generous today." And that will determine what kind of stamping I have. And for some reason, I'm thinking that it's going to be a bunny person. They just stamp a little bunny on your card. I don't know why. That's where my brain went, though. We're talking a 3 times gold increase from putting the little bunny on the corner. Oh yeah, you know what? There should be be blatantly. Why did I type it like that? Card is worth half as much. Blatant. I should just say less. What am I doing? Card will be faded. Faded visually. I was saying earlier that it was gonna be like Balatro with the things they have. I've decided against it actually. I'm just gonna have it be like this. I've just I've forgotten about the gold part of this game. You know, it'd be even funnier though is if you sold a proxy. I don't even know how you would sell this. How are you going to sell this? Worth 0 gold. Oh no, I can't believe Elon Musk bought all of the card companies. Card is made of paper. Paper does exist, yes. But the real cards are made out of a special magical alloy. So, I mean, like... What are you gonna do with a paper card? It doesn't have any magical effect. I don't even know how... You know what? I don't know even what I'm gonna do with Proxy. Card is made out of paper. Card has cannot be played. Maybe I use these to like show potential cards or something. Proxy just sort of exists. Yep. Them mysterious alloys are really awesome. Alright, full art. Full art time. Card value will vary. I thought I spelled vary the wrong way. I thought I spelled the wrong vary. 0.5 times to 2.0 times gold. Oh yeah, wait, I forgot. This one can stack with other effects. These, I'm gonna say right here also, these will be used if the player is buying a card. Maybe scam. Maybe scammed. These will also be used if the player is buying the card. I think that works. But I do want to have a thing where sometimes there's going to be like guys coming in with their fake cards and proxies. Yep. Hey, it could be it could be paper they colored over with crayon. That actually unlocks like something super special. I could like have a skill tree that's based around whether or not you can tell if a card is fake or not. There's so much potential with this game. There's so much potential in recreating the card industry. The card selling industry. Hard art. Except whole art. I think full art will be the one thing that also just makes the card better. Which is wonk. This will be super wonk. No, I don't think it should actually. No, that seems really dumb. I think that they should all just be gold. Yeah, I guess those are the rarities and the foilings. You got the full art, you got the proxy, you got the blatant counterfeit, the bunny stamped. That's the rarest one. And you got the common. Alright, let me actually focus on the card making. So for mashing with the mortar and pestle, I think this one's pretty self-explanatory. Ingredients will be placed. Which part of the mortar and pestle is the bowl? Is it the pestle? When you look up the word pestle, it says mortar. It straight up shows you, okay, pestle is the club. Yeah, okay. In the mortar. You look up mortar and if you look up mortar or pestle, it will just straight up say mortar and pestle. Here's both of them together. Inseparable. Messel and Porter. So yeah, that one will just be simple. It will just be like that. You just have to crush them up for plants. For the hammer. Ingredients will be placed on a... Okay, wait, actually, I don't think all of them should be top down the more I think about it. So I'm gonna get rid of that, actually. This one will be top down. This one will not be top down. This will be sideways, because instead I'm gonna have it placed on a board. I guess actually, yeah, we'll say work table. And the player will have to click within a certain range to hit with a certain... It's gonna be the classic minigame where you have to like the bar moves and you have to hit the button on like the green. If you don't hit the button on the green, then you get less of a hit. And we'll just instead of having a time limit, you'll only have a certain amount of hits. No, wait, that sounds no, they'll be both. There'll be both a time limit and a certain amount of hits. Side view perspective. This will be timed and the player... Hey. Slashing with the knife will obviously be a top-down perspective. I have no idea how I'm going to do this one. The other two are kind of simple. I don't know how I'm gonna do this one. Slashing with a knife. Maybe it'll be that one minigame in a... No, I got it. It'll just be like one where you have to like draw over a line. And if you get too far off, you fail. Or not you fail, but like it gets worse. Ingredients will be placed on a board. The player will have to trace a line accurately within a time limit. That seems good. I think we're gonna have something interesting here too. I'm gonna have an ability to skip this at the cost of the card coming out with less effectiveness. I'm going to say the player can skip this step at the cost of reducing the weighted values for good quality by using a blender. They got blenders in this world. I think maybe we don't introduce this at the beginning, though. Actually, no, writing good was right there. That was correct. And also, maybe this should say weighted chances. And actually, it should say higher qualities. Hmm. Obviously, the blender is not going to be a normal blender, though. It's going to be a magic blender. There's going to be a... It's going to be in some kind of, like, stone contraption instead of, like, a glass one. Or plastic. And then there's going to be a spell that just casts inside and it just blends it. This will not be available until after you suffer the wrath of my tutorials. Alright, that seems good. What a good thing to put in my document, you know? Just like shit, bro, you fucked up. Okay. Mixing with card making mixture. It sounds so redundant, but like I guess it could just be solution. No, my music has been halted. It's time to go to sleep though. That's what YouTube's name is. This will just be the Puffin mini game from Pokemon Diamond and Pearl. You know what? I think that actually does accurately describe what I want. They tried to take away the sleepy music. No, actually, I don't want it to be that. I actually had a different thought for this one. It was, and inlaying into a cast. The player will... Okay, wait, no. The processed materials will have to be evenly spread throughout a dish. No, sorry, cast. Oh yeah, I should probably say how the effectiveness will be rated. Oop. Yeah, we'll determine how that effectiveness works whenever I go to actually make it. This one will be effectiveness will be rated on how broken down the materials were. Accuracy and number of times. Actually, no, sorry. Accuracy of hits, because there's only a finite amount of hits. Admit to stealing stuff. Yeah, no, I'm not doing the diamond and pearl thing. I thought I didn't even have that in my head at first. I had the idea that you had to spread it evenly through a cast first. It's funny though. Whenever I think of mixing something, I really do think of the diamond and pearl contest poffin making thing. It's this. Yeah. Pokemon with guns, yeah. Here, hold on. I immediately thought of this for some reason. Whoops. Wow, this is a very old website. It'll burn, hurry! Man, they make the images look so big and then they're so small. But yeah, that did come into my head immediately. And snip and snip. That did come into my head. It might be, actually. Which one came out first? Oh, Cooking Mama did. Also, my minigames might be similar to Cooking Mama, but I've never played that game before. Oh yeah, this will be top down. Evenly heating the cards will be something different, though. This one will be, I'm gonna put a the there. Side view perspective. With which? With card parts in cast, the player will have to move the cast over a flame while billowing it. And then there's gonna be finally cooldown. Or did I say cooling of the card? This is just waiting. Okay. Yeah, that seems good. And we'll have that be, this will just be like a just UI. Come on, give me a second. Yeah, that seems good. I should probably put what the grading will be. I mean, for this one, it's going to be effectiveness will depend on how many cuts the player makes and how much of the necessary cut area is covered. I need to workshop how I'm going to determine the effectiveness of this one. Okay, so for this one, this one will just be determined on that. I have to think about how I do this one too. This is like baking brownies almost. Evenly heating the cards. Cards will be... Okay, wait. Effectiveness will work as follows. The card will be sectioned off in 3 parts. The more even, the closer to them being even, the better. The player... Okay, actually... This should be somewhere else. Yeah, this will be like a time limit as well, but it's gonna be like, it's not gonna be one where the time limit determines how many times you can do something. You're trying to just reach the even heating by the end of the time. It's kind of simple. Okay, I think this fully defines all of this stuff. Let's go make the UI. The UI. Brighter. 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 Activate Krita. I done it. I done made the UI. Wait, I didn't know that this tool was so special. Look, it makes like different sized lines. Really? No, no, why have I got that? Is it back to fine? I think it's back to fine. Let me check. Alright, I think they're back to fine. So wait, what have I been using for my other ones? UI-wise. Have I been using any? Get to see all my images. All these images. All these thumbnails. Obviously, it has to be 640. Oh yeah, I need to open up my text box. That's what would help me. Let's see here. Oh, show and fire file manager. And that inside, and actually that's really small. I need a new one. I need a new UI. You know, sometimes I wish I just made like a shooting game. I'd probably be done if I made a shooting game. I wouldn't be done. But every stream would probably just be me in Blender making some fucked up creature. I think making a shooting game would be way easier though. I swear. I think making a game where it's just straight up like an FPS is somehow easier. I wonder if I should have made a horror game. I could make a horror game easily. Do I want the color to just be gray? Or do I want it to be green? Be cool. Be green. That's a Shrek green right there. That's just a yellow. Yeah, you know what? I'll use a yellow. Give it a border. This streamer claims to hate ice, but they give their freaking UI a border? Harrowing. I knew they weren't real from the start. Oh, let me save this. Yeah. Go to Godot folder. Godot projects. MCB git, because I made a git, and then this goes in systems actually. I think no, this goes in UIs. This will go in hard crafting UI. And we'll just call the file card crafting UI. I fucked up the naming scheme again. I'm just bad, okay? I'm just bad at it, okay? I'm just really bad at it. I'm bad at remembering. And also I want this border to be even smaller. I've been watching the new episodes of Regular Show recently. They're different actually. They're a little different. They're a little different than I remember. You know? Like for example, there's way more mention just straight up of like way more mention of like social ills than usual. Way more mention of social ills, societal ills. They just sneak it in, you know. Like I think the first episode, maybe the second, I can't remember. It's like there's like a secret subliminal message within. Well, it's actually, I guess it's not that secret. It's not really that subliminal. But they just constantly bring up like things about like how they just violate the workplace by using like these tapes. Then in like the fourth episode or something, Margaret says that they work a minimum wage job. It's great, honestly. Heartwarming. The children's show is talking about minimum wage jobs for adults. Okay. So I think at the bottom here, I'm gonna have the text that tells you what minigame you're on. And that's going to be a more faded color. This is all background, so this is fine. I think I may actually want this border to be bigger. Like this. Or maybe I just keep it like this, actually. Alright, you know what? We're gonna change it. We're not gonna make it pink. I'm gonna make it a blue. I should have distinct colors for the UIs, actually. Let's plan that ahead a little bit. So, say in here UI theming. And we'll say, we'll go BII. I actually don't know how to increase this manually. Or not manually, but with your keyboard. For some reason, I thought that I saw that this was highlighted, and I was like, oh, I can just type, right? Nope. UI theming. What, theming isn't a word? What, you can't theme? Theming. Whenever the government declares all non-binaries terroristic threats, and then they have to name what they call are attacks, but they're actually just normal protesting. They're theming. Yeah, we're gonna say card creation. That's a blue. I'm gonna say the card creation UI. I'm gonna say the skill trees. I think I might use a red for that one when I actually make it. Or a green or something. I think I like green or red. We'll say green, actually. For, For... For the card shop, there's gonna be some background to that one, but not a lot. So we'll make that one yellow. And it's like gonna be like a Caprius yellow. Then we're gonna have the binder. We're gonna, I guess it's actually just inventory UI. This one can be like a red or like a light red slash pink. Seems good for that one. I might use some patterning, you know, some patterns. It's easy. Really easy to do in here in Godot. Or Godot! Krita. You know, you just go like this, you click layer style, you click pattern overlay, and then you put down put the denim. Actually, I don't know what this is. This is rough canvas. We got woof tissue. Woof that tissue. We got reptile. Which ones of these is just tryptophobia? Wait, this one looks nice. Rough paper. This makes your game look like Omori. I don't know what this is. That's the game for today. You got jewelry. You got the one that looks like jewels. This is what they used in that one game, Star Control 2 for the gem planets. There's a one that's just brush marks, apparently. What if I use the brush while it has the brush marks on it? How fucked does it get? Not at all messed up, actually. Okay, here's the real brush. It's a little confused. I don't actually think I want a pattern overlay, though. I'm not sure if I want one. Okay. I think this does lay it out right. I should probably draw like a plan, like a mock-up of what I want to. Just like I did with the other ones. So this is where the actual, like, this is gonna be where this whole area, this whole top area will be minigame. God, I hate writing in print. This UI down here will tell you. This is like this step. Plus info. I think maybe over here there should be something. This will be the... Oops. Ingredients panel. And the more I think about it, I kind of want to put some more things here. Hold on. We're gonna go like this. How many is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. That's 8. You know, I was making a Minecraft house last night. And, I was like, oh yeah, okay, I just want it to kind of be like this rectangular house. You know, I want it to just be like a rectangle from a top-down perspective. Nice and simple. I made a perfect square. I accidentally made a perfect square. Like, I made a square instead of a rectangle. Fucked everything up for me, because I wanted it to be a long house. But I already placed everything, so I didn't want to redo it. Did I do something like this, too? Oop. Barely noticeable from afar. Perfect. The perfect kind of small detail. Something you can't even notice. Until you look closely. If I do this, I think it looks nice. What do I get if I look up UI design? Boring. You get boring. You get solid colors and drop shadows. Solid colors and drop shadows. Oh yeah, I'll drop shadows, alright. Look at how annoying it looks. Look how weird it looks. Meh. That seems like a good start. I think tomorrow I'm gonna, or no, on Thursday, because I'm doing dev streams every other day now. I'm going to, yeah, on Thursday I'm going to actually write code. I should probably plop this into Godot, though. I did not export that sucker. Oh my god, oh. She's gone. The mascot for Godot is a furry icon. He is an icon, truly. Krita didn't. Did I say Godot? I meant to say Krita. Did I say Krita? I can't remember. Krita used to not even have that furry character. What did they have before that? I don't even remember. Well, let's flop this in Godot. Oh no! I'll just use this one. Card creation UI. Did I already start this? I did. I did start a card crafting UI already. Oops. Actually, yeah, I do need a... Wait, no, that was script. Texture rect. Hard crafting ooey. It's still blurry. Perfectly fits in the square. It's still blurry. Why did I export it with the minigame stuff? Here, let me fix that. Now watch as the minigame thing disappears. Vanished. Gone. Forever. Oh yeah, by the way, you need to have the theme that I had. You need to have that theme, yeah. Thank you. Let's have a text. Scary music this is. Ingredients. I actually just typing ingredients with a colon is good enough. Theme overrides, font sizes. Perfect. And then we're gonna duplicate this. Oops. And we're gonna have this be step number. Let me make this bigger. $18 should be good enough. And then there we go. This music is so pretty. What is this? What part of the game is this from? Tree Shroud Forest. Yeah, I'll work on code on Thursday. For now, I think this is where the dev stream ends for today, and I will be playing Omori in about an hour from now. Today's game is Omori. At least I'm fairly certain it's Omori. Let me double check again. Yeah, it's Omori. Yeah. Yeah. So yeah. So yeah. I'll see you in about an hour. Bye. You got a second chance to see what the text says. Oh yeah, I forgot I made it. Can you smell? No. You officially have COVID. That's what Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson says. He asks you very politely if you can smell, and if you can't, he diagnoses you with COVID. Alright, be back in like an hour. Alright, let me turn these off real quick first. Oh, it's just the one. See ya soon. Very soon.